Elsa and Rapunzel.
Okay, the bad bitches, the
come
team.
From two different worlds.
Elsa and Rapunzel, like they're the bad bitches, like they're the queen bees, like those are the top two like Disney princesses. They're the girls in high school that you wanted to be and like that every guy wanted to date. Like these are these two girls. Yo, what's up guys, it's Prince Charming. Today we're going to be checking out Disney princess connections that will make your jaw drop. So this is going to be a pretty shocking video guys, so I hope you're ready for it. That reminds me, when's the next Disney movie coming out? Like who's the next Disney princess? Comment right now, who do you think is going to be the next Disney princess if they haven't announced it already, because I really don't know. So make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video, and let's check out these Disney princess connections that will make your jaw drop.
Moana and Ariel.
Okay.
The 2016
I have never
film
seen Moana.
was directed by the same team who worked on the movies Hercules, Aladdin, The Princess and the Frog, and The Little Mermaid.
I liked Aladdin and Little Mermaid. Those are good movies. Surprise
that this movie has some pretty obvious ties to a Disney film and princess.
I've never seen
Internet
Moana.
users have discovered that the movie Moana is The Little Mermaid in reverse. In Moana,
no
the main
way.
character wants to leave her life on land behind to live out on the sea.
Wait. So Moana is Little Mermaid in reverse, or Little Mermaid is Moana in reverse? Either way you put it. Oh my gosh. So wait, are they related in some way then? Okay, I need to watch Moana so I can get this connection a little bit more.
And in The Little Mermaid, Ariel wants the exact opposite. She dreams of finally leaving the sea behind so that she can live life out on the land.
Little Mermaid was a good movie.
There is another connection between these two films that you may not be aware of. Ariel's best friend Flounder makes a brief appearance in Moana that you may have missed the first time you watched the film. When the character Maui is singing the hit song You're Welcome,
The Rock
you
can't
can see a
sing.
tiny image of Flounder swimming in the sea. Were you aware of these strange connections between Moana and Ariel?
That's a reach,
Let us know
though.
down below in the comments section.
But I need to watch this movie.
Frozen and Tarzan.
Oh,
Many Disney
Tarzan
fans
was
have
my
speculated that movies Frozen
flick.
and Tarzan are linked together in a pretty shocking way.
I have heard this before, like how Jane and Elsa or Jane and Anna are like related in some way, like they're cousins or their sisters, something like that. But I've heard this before.
Their suspicions were confirmed when Frozen's directors Chris Buck
Okay,
and Jennifer Lee gave
so they
some
even
more
got confirmation.
insight on how these two films are connected. In the movie Frozen, it shows Elsa and Anna's parents heading out to sea to attend a wedding. But
they're
ship
Tarzan's
appears to capsize
parents.
and everyone assumes their parents were lost at sea.
So they're the
But
secret
according
brother.
to the directors, Elsa and Anna's parents didn't perish on the boat. After getting caught up in a terrible storm, the King and Queen of Arendelle survived the crashing waves and horrible weather when their boat washed up on the shore of a jungle.
And then that becomes Tarzan's home.
And even built a treehouse. But the most shocking fact of all is that Frozen directors confirmed that the King and Queen had a young son with them before
Wow, they must be
both got
rich
eaten by
now.
a
Frozen
leopard.
made so much money.
Sounds familiar? Elsa and Anna's brother. That brings us to the next amazing Disney connection on our list. All this time we
Tarzan
thought
is
Anna
the
and Elsa
secret
were the
missing
only
brother.
children of the King and Queen of Arendelle, but that's just not the case.
That's crazy. If you really think about it, that means that Tarzan has powers in a way, right? Because Elsa had magic powers, but Anna didn't have powers. So Tarzan is just... Why does Elsa have powers? I didn't go back and watch all of these movies because there's like some connection I'm not getting. Like there's going to be like this one ultimate movie at the end, like deciding the fate of all of them. Or I just need to play Kingdom Hearts. Kingdom Hearts is... that's what I need to play.
Remember when we told you Elsa and Anna's parents lived life in a jungle after their boat washed ashore? They had one more child together, a little boy, who they raised in a treehouse they built from the ship's wreckage. According to Frozen's directors, when the King and Queen were eaten by a leopard, the boy became an orphan.
Such a shame.
That's when the gorilla Kala finds the baby boy in the ruined treehouse. She takes him back to the jungle and raises him as her own son and gives him the name Tarzan.
How do you survive as a monkey boy?
So what does this all mean? Well, based on what the directors of Frozen have told us, as well as the correlating scenes in both movies, it's pretty obvious that the King and Queen of Arendelle are the parents of Tarzan, which makes Tarzan Elsa and Anna's brother. Wouldn't it be awesome if Disney made a spin-off of these two movies? We definitely
need to.
think so.
Like, what?
Prince Eric and Cinderella. Disney animators have always found a way to slip in characters and images from other films into new movies. Like this scene from The Princess and the Frog, for example. Aladdin's magic carpet is shown hanging over one of the balconies. It may not hold much significance, but it's pretty cool to see.
So my boy Aladdin was in The Princess and the Frog, so Aladdin was in the ghetto? Aladdin went to Detroit? No, let me chill. I'm not gonna make it this kind of video.
This Aladdin artifact in a different film. If you're still not convinced that Disney animators love to intertwine their movies, all you have to do is
They
check
do all
out
the
this
time,
scene
though.
in The Little Mermaid. Before Prince Eric can meet with Ariel, he gets hypnotized by Ursula, who has transformed herself into a girl named Vanessa. Mimicking Ariel's voice, Vanessa convinces Eric she's the one who saved his life, and the two almost get married. In the wedding scene, the guests are briefly shown, and guess who was in attendance? It's no other than the King and Grand Duke from Cinderella. Who knew these two were even cordial with Prince Eric and his family? It's just another amazing way Disney was able to connect
they all
their
cool
films.
with each other. It's like Game of Thrones.
What do you think the King and Duke brought Prince Eric and Vanessa for their wedding gift? Tinkerbell and the Black Cauldron.
Okay, so I've never seen either of these movies. So the Black Cauldron, apparently Elawan or Eladron, I don't know her name, but I didn't know that she was the princess of it. I don't know what this movie's about. Tinkerbell, I know it's Peter Pan, but I don't know what it's about. Honestly, man, I'm ready for this. This is gonna just blow my socks off. Or knock, I keep saying the wrong term. It's knock my socks off, Prince. Knock my socks off.
This next connection is a reminder that Disney animators love to include various characters into multiple films. In this scene from the Black Cauldron, TARZAN, Princess Elanwi, and the rest of the gang fall into a cave.
What is this about?
A group of fairy children emerge and start to observe them very closely. The group of fairies, known as the Fairy Folk, eventually surrounds the princess and her crew and help to guide them to the surface of the cave. The fairies start to flutter all around the screen. You can see all of their beautiful and vibrant colors and tiny little wings.
Damn.
If you reach down to grab a handful of popcorn during the scene, you would have missed a very important cameo appearance. Within the group of fair folk is one very special fairy. Can you spot her? Oh, there she is. It's none other than everyone's favorite character, Tinkerbell. Disney fans were able to locate and spot the Peter Pan character on screen right away. Elsa and Rapunzel.
Okay, the bad bitches
Elsa and Rapunzel come from two different worlds.
Elsa and Rapunzel, like they're the bad bitches, like they're the queen bees, like those are the top two like Disney princesses. They're the girls in high school that you wanted to be and like that every guy wanted to date. Like these are these two girls. If they're related, this would be crazy. Like this would be like sister power right here.
Elsa resides in Arendelle while Rapunzel lives in the kingdom of Corona. Besides their blonde hair, these two couldn't be more different. They both have magical powers that they use in different ways. The Frozen star has the ability to create fancy ice sculptures using her hands. Rapunzel was born with a magical head of hair that can heal and reverse the aging process. But despite their differences, it appears that these two characters have a secret friendship and a really close bond. In this scene from Frozen, the doors open up for Elsa's coronation and Anna heads outside to greet all of their guests. If you look closely at all of the people who are hanging around outside, you can see a very special guest was in attendance. Can you spot her? There she is. It's Rapunzel with her short brown hair and Eugene from the movie Tangled. This just proves that Elsa and Rapunzel are indeed very good friends.
Okay, so
Rapunzel
they
traveled
kicking
all
with
the
each
way
other.
from Corona just to take part in
She
Elsa's
cut her
special
hair.
day.
I missed that. I missed the long hair.
Wouldn't it be awesome if Disney created a movie centered around Elsa and Rapunzel's unique friendship? That would be one magical movie. Ariel's mom and Captain Hook. You probably never thought
smashing? Oh my gosh, right. No, don't tell me. Captain Hook and Ariel's mom, they're smashing. Or is Ariel? No. So Captain Hook is Ariel's dad. Oh my god. I'm just playing with you. I haven't seen this yet.
Peter Pan. But we're here to let you know that these two movies have a lot more in common than you think. In The Little Mermaid, Ariel's mother, Queen Athena, meets her fate at the hands of a group of pirates.
Pirates?
There are some clues that lead us to
She got
believe
killed by
that the main
pirates?
pirate behind Athena's tragic end is none other than Captain Hook.
Oh,
in the
he
film
killed
Peter
her mom.
Pan, a group of mermaids hang out
Ariel,
on
you
the
gotta
roof.
get revenge.
And there's one mermaid who has the same red hair and emerald tail as Athena. Although the mermaid in this movie isn't given a name, she looks a lot like a mixture between Athena and Ariel. The resemblance is uncanny. This pretty much confirms that Captain Hook is the suspect in charge of turning Ariel's world upside down when her mother is harmed. It's not too unlikely that Ariel's undersea wonderland is directly connected to the lagoon where the mermaids hang out in the movie Peter Pan.
Damn, Captain
Hook
is a murderer.
Do you agree with this theory? Let us know in the comments section. Jane Porter and Belle. In the movie Tarzan, the gorilla Turk is making a mess in the camp, and there's a brief scene where you can see a tea set sitting on a table. But it's not just any old tea set. It looks a lot like Miss Potts and her son Chip from Beauty and the Beast.
For the longest For the absolute longest, I thought that monkey was a guy. It's not a guy, right? It's a girl, right? For the longest, I thought it was a guy. Like, I've seen the movie. I even watched that animated series for like a couple of episodes. Thought it was a guy the entire time. And I just found out like a couple of years ago that it was a female this whole time. And my mind was so blown. I'm talking about the monkey here, not these pots. I'm talking about the monkey.
So what does all of this mean?
Ugh.
Well, many internet users have put the puzzle pieces together, and they truly believe that Jane is a descendant of Belle's.
Okay.
You're probably asking yourself,
They're both
how
bad
can this
bitches.
be?
Shit.
And we're here to break it all down for you. At the end of Beauty and the Beast, Miss Potts reverts to her human form. After the curse was lifted, the objects remained the same even if they didn't have their human-like abilities. But that doesn't explain how the teapot from France ended up in the jungle, right? Many people have determined that Jane Porter is actually Belle's great-great-great-granddaughter, and she inherited the teapot from her. This would also explain why Jane has no problem communicating with Tarzan. She inherited a great gift from Belle, who had a unique and close bond with the beast. On top of that, don't you think Belle and Jane look a lot alike?
They really
Belle's
do.
favorite book.
What?
Speaking of Belle, everyone knows this Disney princess has an intense love for reading books.
That's why I love Belle. Belle's my favorite Disney princess because of that reason. Like, she's so independent, like strong. Like, what? How can you not like Belle? She tamed a beast. That takes a strong woman to do. She tamed a beast. What other girl can say that she tamed a beast?
The character in the 1991 film Beauty and the Beast is a certified bookworm, and she's definitely a lot different from all the other people in her small village. When she runs out of books to read, she selects a title from a bookstore that she has already read twice. Belle is happy to read it again because she says it's her absolute favorite. After the film Aladdin debuted in 1992, filmgoers were able to connect the dots. They realized that Belle's favorite book is none other than Aladdin itself. When Belle is describing her favorite book to the shop owner, she describes the film Aladdin. She says her favorite book includes daring sword fights, magic spells, and a prince in disguise. That sounds a lot like Aladdin to us. She also talks about a girl who meets her
so
Prince
that means
Charming.
Aladdin was just a
This
story,
girl
it
is
never
Jasmine,
really happened.
of course. Belle is describing Aladdin and Princess Jasmine's relationship perfectly. Are you surprised that Belle's favorite book is Aladdin? Ariel and
Aladdin sounds like a
Hercules.
good book.
We know a lot about Ariel's family tree
Ariel and
thanks to the
Hercules,
movie
now
The
they
Little
can't
Mermaid.
even.
Her parents, Queen
Ariel's a
Athena
mermaid.
and King
I'm stupid.
Triton, had 7 daughters in total.
7 daughters? Okay. Wait, no, not okay. $7. That sounds like a lot of complaining. Oh, you gotta love girls. You gotta love girls.
Rina, Arista, Atina, Adela, Alana, and of course Ariel.
Ariel's like that redhead.
To learn more about the mermaid's extended family, we have to go all the way back to Greek mythology. Ariel's dad, King Triton, is the son of Poseidon. Poseidon is the ruler of the ocean, and he's also known as the god of the sea. Then we have the Disney character Hercules. His dad is named Zeus, who's the sky and thunder god in ancient Greek mythology. Now, it's time to connect these two families together. In the Greek religion, Poseidon is the brother of Zeus.
This is like kind of
makes
OP.
Hercules and King Triton first cousins. Since Ariel is Triton's daughter, she and Hercules are first cousins once removed.
I'm confused, but
Can
they're
you just
related.
imagine how awesome their
That's all I
family
got from
reunions
this.
must have been when Hercules' family and Ariel's family all came together?
That's it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. It really did shock my mind a little bit, especially the last one we saw about Ariel and Hercules, because if you really do think about it, Greek mythology, that's really true. Make sure you subscribe, like, and comment on this video. My name is Prince O'Hawkham. Stay charming, my friends.